Or
last week. You didn't need me last week, though.
I don't know. I kind of did. I always need you, Doug.
All right. Well, we will go ahead and get started. Hudson Swafford, thanks for joining us for a few minutes prior to your third start at the Sanderson Farms Championship. I know you've had a chance to get a little practice in this week, and just some thoughts on the course and being back here this week at the Sanderson Farms Championship.
This is a great golf course, great venue. I wish the fans were able to come out. This is a good family event with the locals around here. But excited to keep pushing through after last week's victory. I feel like my game obviously in a pretty good place. And the golf course is in great shape. Greens are, fast as usual. The rough is up, and it's the grass I grew up on, so very familiar with the lies and the golf course. So I'm looking forward to get it starting tomorrow.
Taking you back to last week, obviously just a great week for you. If I saw it right, you were the only player in the entire field 4 rounds in the 60s en route to your second career PGA Tour win in Punta Cana. Just some thoughts on how special that was, how long overdue you felt like it was, just kind of what clicked for you last week.
Everything clicked, honestly. Just felt comfortable. The game's been good for a while, honestly, and haven't been getting a lot out of it. It's been frustrating. I really put in some good work over our time off during coronavirus, and really hadn't seen or got much out of it, and definitely been frustrating over the summer. But just kind of stuck with it. Knew that I've been seeing a lot of good play at home, a lot of good play, even in practice rounds and close, but just getting in my own way. And I finally just kind of got out of my own way and played 4 rounds really solidly.
Okay, all right. Well, that's great. Well, with that, we'll open it up and we'll start with a question from Adam Shupak. Adam, with Golf Week, go ahead.
Hey, Hudson, congratulations on the victory. I was reading your transcript from your victory, and you talked a lot about the importance of some mental work you did. Can you take me through that? Give a little more specifics.
Yeah. So I've worked on and off with Brett McCabe, clinical sports psychologist, and a good friend. And I just been struggling, kind of just be getting in my own way, not really, just kind of getting ahead of myself. And you can't do that in golf. I mean, obviously easier said than done, but always kind of thinking maybe a shot or two ahead or a hole ahead, and just you can't do that. You got to stay in the moment. You got to stay in the present. And we've been working on that and just kind of just focusing on that and just kind of a clear thought before I hit a golf shot. Bad thoughts are going to creep in your head. Obviously with anything that you do, but it's how you handle it and how you react to it is the big thing. And everything's just kind of been eating at me a little bit different, obviously being on the medical, having 2 starts left. And he's like, man, honestly, you keep doing this, you're not going to keep your card anyway, so you might as well just go have fun and enjoy playing golf again and try to just, be like a junior golfer. Just go have fun, and you're just playing for a trophy. And so we just kind of got back to just little basics and just started having fun and started taking one shot at a time and trying to just clear my head completely. And it helped a lot last week.
How much pressure did you feel trying to satisfy the medical?
Early on, all summer, after I restarted, I knew my game was good and I was getting 0 out of it. So then, miss a couple cuts and I had like a 28th in there. It was, there was a little pressure in there, and I felt it kind of Napa, a place that I've played well in the past, and I just was on edge all week. And I played some good golf, but I just kind of held myself back. It could have been a really good week there. And I had an off week and did some work with Brett, and he's like, man, you just can't. We got to get out of the medical. You're going to play golf the rest of your career. He goes, you got a long career. 2 tournaments aren't going to define you. he's like, you're going to be playing on the PGA Tour for a long time, regardless. He goes, you're going to play other events this fall. You're going to play other events in the spring. So let's just go and have fun these last two events and, get out of your own way because your golf's good. And we just he harped on that and when I focused on that. And it was a fun week. I never really didn't. I did think about my medical a little bit, but I knew I was in control of my golf game, so it was nice. It was fun, and it was fun to get in the moment, whether you win or not. I had where I wanted to be on the back nine on Sunday, right there in contention, and playing well. So it was fun to get the juices going again. Hadn't felt it in a long time, I guess, since Phoenix, but. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to cap it off, and obviously lost the lead a little bit, but still never really got ahead of myself. Didn't really feel super uncomfortable. Hit some great shots in 16, 17, and great putt on 18 and 17. So it was fun to come through, in that situation.
Between the two highs of winning your first tournament and now your second, what was the low point?
Man. There was definitely some lows with golf. Obviously, I was injured for 2 years on and off, had a rib injury, finally got back over a rib injury and played some good golf, finished third at Sony, was kind of over my injury, and then my foot really started bothering me and couldn't really walk 72 holes. So had to have foot surgery, so I missed another 5 months. And yeah, it's been kind of a long road. I haven't played that much the last 2 years, especially after winning in 17, having a great year. I think I had 4 top 10s and just barely missed out on the tour championship. And it was tough. I had full status. I want to say, right around 70th in the world and kind of going up, and just, hit a wall. So there was definitely some lows in golf, and it was very unfortunate, but, I'm better for that. But my personal life got better. Family life is way better. So, to cherish his second win, to have my son see me win. He was at home, but he got to see it on TV. It's something that I'll definitely cherish, and it kind of reboots my whole golf and revamps kind of what I've been doing, all the hard work, and just reiterates that I know I can compete out here and I belong here.
Hey, Doug, you got any more questions out there, or could I keep going?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I've got one more to follow up with, but you're fine to keep going.
Sure. Okay. Well, I guess the next question is now what? What are the goals? How do you try to build on this?
Not get ahead of myself, keep doing what I did last week and just implement that into every round and every golf shot, not getting ahead of myself. I learned a lot about myself and kind of how I can get the best out of my game, because I really thought that my game was really good. I was in control really all week, I think. And just, how to take that forward and get into contention more. And obviously, you're not going to win every time you're getting in contention. If you did, you're Tiger Woods basically. But I'm definitely looking forward to just getting back into contention as fast as possible and just seeing how I react and building on these past scenarios and then getting into the majors and getting in contention. That's just kind of the next steps.
Is your health 100% now, or do you still have some lingering?
Yeah, my foot still gets a little sore, but it doesn't hinder my golf. Yeah, I'm 100% healthy. Everything's good. Knock on wood. Hopefully, have no problems going forward. But yeah, body feels good. Everything's been great.
How did you celebrate the victory?
Not big enough. I'll celebrate when I get home. I still got Sanderson's Farms, and then I'm playing Vegas, the Shriners next week. So, but definitely had a few beers with the guys Sunday night, which was fun. Didn't sleep very well, so I think I went to sleep about 7:45, 8 o'clock on Monday when I got into Jackson.
Who were your guys that were down there with you?
I was with my caddy Kyle, some other caddies, number of other Benji Thompson. Chris Callis, and a number of other guys. And then Bryce Garnett, Scott Brown, and a few other guys that actually Benji had gone and they went deep sea fishing early Sunday morning, caught a bunch of mahi. So the resort cooked up some mahi, and we had 1 or 2 or 12 beers. No one was really counting, but we had a great time. And then my wife was in the middle of maybe 15 guys, so I felt bad for her, but at the same time, she was enjoying it and having a good time, having a good laugh. But it was nice. It wasn't too late of a night, but like I said, I'll probably just wait till I get home to maybe have a proper celebration.
Yeah. Given what you went through, was the second victory more meaningful than the first?
No, the first one, man, it's just hard to win on tour. So the first one, your first one's your most special. I once, but I want to win multiple times. That's why I get up and grind and do what I do and put as much effort into it. And I feel like my game, I feel like I can win on the tour at numerous places, numerous golf courses. So I was looking for that second win. And now obviously I'm just looking to get in contention as fast as possible and look for a third win. If you're content with where you're at in golf, you're never going to go forward. So, I'm just looking forward to competing this week in Jackson, Sanderson Farms, and a golf course that I really like. So that's just try to get back into contention as fast as possible.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, well, Adam, pretty much the one question I wanted to follow up, you kind of answered is, would you say it's harder to win for the first time on the PGA Tour, or to win is the second win hardest?
Oh man, probably the second. Probably
Right.
the second. You mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say they're all hard. Honestly, some people make it look really easy, but they're all hard. They don't give away victories on tour. So, but yeah, that second one was hard to come by, especially kind of the way I took a couple steps back and in my golf career, and just the uncertainty of when I was going to get back into winning form. And I've seen a lot of good golf over the last couple years, like in spurts, but really since COVID, I've really seen a lot of good golf. Maybe not the results that I've wanted on the PGA Tour, but I've seen a lot of good golf and knew I was going to have a chance to win coming up, and just pull on past memories of winning and take advantage of your opportunity.
Okay, looks like we got one more question. Jeff Milligan, go ahead if you'd unmute yourself and fire away.
Hey, yes, Rashad Milligan, Clarion Ledger here in Jackson. I just wanted to ask you, what's your favorite part about the course here at Jackson?
Man, the greens are unbelievable here, and the fans. Honestly, it's a shame that they're not being able to partake. I like it. This place doesn't get overly crowded, but it's a great family atmosphere. Like I said earlier, with the neighborhood and the surrounding community. A lot of interactions with the players and the fans, so it's not going to be quite the same this year, unfortunately. But this is always a good week. I think it's not a super stressful week with ton of fans yelling at you, but it's just a great chill week. So I really enjoy it here. Good food, good people, and a great golf course.
Okay, we got one more from Adam. Adam?
Yeah, I just wanted to find out what you thought of the experience of playing in the Pro-Am today.
I actually was not in the Pro-Am today. I was from last year's FedEx Cup, so I only played 10 events. I finished 153 or 4, I believe. So I wasn't in the Pro-Am. I had a little practice day, I get a little workout in, and I'll get to go lay and relax.
Okay, well, I'll follow up from Jeff's question. Where do you recommend for eats?
I went to Tico Steakhouse, a local place here last night. It was unbelievable. And then Drago's Oysters, obviously. I mean, incredible. Charbroiled oysters, hard to beat. Lucas took me to a place a couple years ago, Char, which was amazing, and it's right close to my hotel. So Probably hit that up this week. But no, there's a lot of good eats in Jackson.
All right, thanks.
All right. Well, Hudson, with that, we will let you go. We certainly wish you the best of luck this week, and we appreciate your time as always.
Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it.
See you guys.